Hello Barmy Badger Army, hope we're all well guys. Welcome to the first community vlog we've done for ages. And I think this is the first vlog I've been able to do since we've returned back from Scotland. Thank you very much everyone for all the support while we were away. And thank you very much for everyone saying have a nice time and stuff like that. It was really kind of you and meant a lot to me. And thank you to everyone that popped in to that quickfire community vlog that we did while we were away. That was very kind of you. That was really fun as well. And I know my mum photobombed it, or whatever you want to call it. God bless her. Right, now, we had such a good time. I'm sorry I wasn't able to let you guys know we were going away. The day we were going away was in flux, to be honest with you. So we weren't too sure whether we were going earlier or a bit later, things like that. So things were in a bit of flux at that point, so I didn't reveal it as soon as I could have. Sorry about that. But we've made up for it and we've done loads of streams and stuff like that to sort of counterbalance it. So I think we're okay. Now, let's talk a little bit about the holiday. It was really fun, really relaxing. I really needed sort of a break away from technology in a way. It was really good. Like I said, I only did one community vlog and the dad sort of jokes in the morning. So, you know, it was a nice break away from technology. It was really cool. On the way there, there were some really fun things, like you've got the M6 giraffe. You've got all these different things on the M6 that are worth looking up and Googling, which was really fun. If you go knee deep into the M6, you'll find a big bridge and it will say pies on it. And it will say smoke pies and things like that. And I was like, what's all this about smoke pies? Because I've seen it a few years running. Apparently it's a really obscure band called The Pies, and apparently they got trapped on it. They got trapped on this bridge and they had nothing better to do than graffiti this bridge. And apparently there's a few bridges around the UK. I think there's 2 bridges around the UK that have got the words The Pies or Smoke Pies on it. So it's worth looking up. If you have ever seen that graffiti that says Smoke Pies, now you know it's an obscure band called The Pies that got trapped on a bridge. So that's definitely worth Googling. Yeah. Yeah, so we had fun with that. Lots of games of I Spy and lots of silliness. You know, we packed ourselves to the rafters. We took the kitchen sink. All my mum ever kept saying to me was, "You've taken a lot, haven't you?" Yeah, because we're going away for 2 weeks with a 7-year-old. What do you think? The mind boggles. But yeah, so we took loads of stuff to keep everyone entertained, and it was worth it. It really was. We had lots of fun. Lots of time now. I want to tell you, some of the food and that is fantastic. It really is. Really nice, sort of tasty, you know, food. But the thing is with that is you need to go for lots of walks. If you're going to eat all these lovely sweets and all these lovely greasy fry-ups and all that sort of stuff, you need to go for tons of walks. And thankfully I did. Really did. It was really good. We did this one trail where it literally went all the way up, really far. And it was the Red Trail, and it was near this castle. And it was one of these things where it was really fun. But, you know, because I had no idea where I was going, so you're literally following this trail and you're sort of walking up these dirt paths near tree roots, and you're seeing all sorts of stuff like squirrels going by and all sorts of things, insects, all sorts of cool stuff like that, butterflies, you know, it's really nice. But of course then you're trudging up this really steep, dark hill, and it was mad. And then all of a sudden we come to this swing, you know, there's homemade swings there, there was all sorts of things where people have obviously got tired, thought they'd have a break and do something else while they're doing it. And yeah, so Badger Jr. was on this big swing. I was very careful because obviously it was a homemade swing. It was very weird that he was there, but it was cool that he was there as well. And on a side note, the next day I heard loads of people on there. There was about 10 people playing around it, But yeah, so we went up there and then we got to this big clearing and there was like a load of gates and stuff. And I said to, Badger Jr., I said, it's going to be all right, let's walk around it. So we walked for ages and ages all through these different farmers' gates and everything like that. And eventually it did take us back down, but it was actually half an hour route walking backwards and there was no clear sort of pathway. So I was a bit, oh goodness me, So I did have to look on Google Maps on how to walk all the way back, so that was interesting. But this is the benefit of that sort of thing, isn't it? Without that, I'd have been totally screwed. So I did sort of come to the sort of situation where it'd be better to just walk all the way back up a steep hill and everything. But yeah, that was an insane thing, that was. But that was a fun story. There was lots of water fights as well. We did a few water fights. We did lots of silly stuff like that. We got some Among Us figures, like the toys, and we were hiding those all around the different places, which was mad. So every now and again he'd go to me like, oh yeah, find the Among Us figures. So I would walk around the caravan looking for these little toys. That was quite fun. There was a couple of afternoons where it was really bad, like rain was really, really bad. It bucketed down like insane. And that's why we did the community vlog. And that was fun though. But yeah, you have to make the best of it, don't you? I think I even enjoyed the days where it was really raining. I thought it was fun. But yeah, lots of different walks. We also discovered some really cool waterfalls. One was on the campsite actually, and the other one was on, nearby where we were walking. It was really funny, like where you can just sort of make it. And we also did this thing where we did this bridge as well, because what happened was there was loads of like sort of sand everywhere. Like we're on this really quiet beach, but there was like almost, I wouldn't even say there was the beach and then an island of sand, but it was like far enough for it to, warrant building something to crawl across before you got all yourself knee deep in seawater. So we were like, spent the afternoon building this massive stone bridge and stuff. That was fun. And then some other holiday makers come along and helped as well, which was cool. That was fun. So we were building this massive, great big stone bridge, which did work actually, which was quite surprising, but it did take ages. That was fun. Lots of little fun memories, like when we were in the car and that, there's a place called Toward. So when my mum and Badger Jr. was asking, oh, where are we going? And we were like, we're going toward. It's like silly jokes like that kept going forever. Everyone's got that silly joke, isn't it? Are we nearly there yet? Or are we going toward? So, we went to Dunoon. We also went to, what's it called? Blairmore. If you ever think of that, it's quite a nice little place. There's a pier, there's a nice hill with some stuff for kids. There's a really nice restaurant there as well. So I definitely recommend it if you ever go to there. There's loads of cool stuff. And we had lots of little relaxing fun, it wasn't sort of one of these things where we were running around like loons. It was nice, relaxing, loads of walks and all that sort of stuff. We went to a walled garden, which was cool, where we met some very cute dogs that just would not leave us alone. They were very cute there, very nice. and we explored all different things. You know, this was all for mental health charities as well, so we did check that all out. And there was this big thing where, like, how to explain it? All the sort of plants and that were sort of curved, so it turned itself into an archway. So like we were all running around in that. I did have to duck down a bit, but we did sort of duck down a bit and have a bit of fun there, running around in this archway. That was really cool. Lots of silly fun there. We played bubbles on the beach, you know, and did all these different things, building sand castles, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, and also there was one particular time when we did go for a walk, and you know, you think, oh, you know, the atmosphere is so nice and all that sort of stuff, and that's the beauty of it. I think, you know, it just is nice and relaxing. Also, now this is the thing. It took me a while, but I think it was about 3 days in, and this guy come to me and went, "Have you fed the chickens?" Yeah, and I was like, "What? No. Where are the chickens?" So I looked around, like I had a bit of a mini adventure myself, and tried to find where these chickens were, and I couldn't. And then we drove to the wall, like towards the walled garden, had a look. All of a sudden I heard a load of noise, and I was like, "What's all those noises?" And I found these chickens, right? So it was a farm that actually have all these sort of old, tired chickens, and they're like rescue chickens, yeah. And every morning you can put 50p in a honesty box, and you know, feed these chickens. And I did it probably about, I think we went about 4 times in the end, feeding all the chickens, you know, and we got quite chummy with the farmer and all that. That was really fun. It was a really nice time, actually. And so every morning we were buying all this seed and chucking it everywhere. Yeah. Obviously, to feed the chicken, I wasn't just chucking seed at my mum. Tempting, but I didn't. But yeah, so, you know, we were chucking the seed in to feed the lovely little chickens, and that was fun. And one escaped one day, and the boss literally was like, "Try to grab it." But thankfully the farmer came just in time and helped us with this escaped chicken, which was very cute, but fun. And Badger Jr. got to keep a few of the feathers as well, because this chicken was like going everywhere. So the feathers, they did something to the feathers, I think, to sort of stop it from escaping. I don't know why. They said it was okay and it wouldn't hurt it. So apparently they needed to do that so it didn't sort of, I don't know, hurt itself. I don't know farming. But anyway. But yeah, so that was fun. And yeah, lots of weird sort of things kept happening that were quite cute. We got some local honey and some local jam as well. So it's been good. We also, you know, me and Badger Jr. have been eyeing up Jungle Cruise for ages. So we went to this really small little cinema, and I'm going to do a review of Jungle Cruise and a review of the cinema soon as well. So I do need to do that. Yeah, so we need to talk about that on a separate occasion. But we had a great time when we went to see Jungle Cruise. It was really fun. And I'd say it was a really great film, but there was one particular bit where there's a jump scare, and I tell you, Badger Jr.'s popcorn went halfway across the cinema, spraying everywhere. You know, like something out of a comedy sort of show where something makes you jump and everything goes everywhere. It was exactly like that, but times it about 5. But yeah, so we had a great time at the cinema, and I really recommend Jungle Cruise if you haven't seen it yet. But I'm going to talk about that more another time. But yeah, we had such fun with that. The main reason why we ended up in this pokey little cinema was the day before it rained so heavy that we needed to find a toilet, and it rained so much, right? There was tsunami everywhere, pretty much. There was literally puddles and puddles, like deep puddles of rain everywhere, and he needed the loo, and we were running around. There was no toilet in Morrison's, don't know why not. So we had to literally search around for this toilet. I'm like, where's the toilet, where's the toilet, where's the toilet? And I just sort of saw this door open, run towards it, and there was this little cinema. And they really kindly let us go in, you know. I was like, please let us use the toilet, sort of thing. And they let us use the toilet. And that's how, the day after, we ended up going to see Jungle Cruise at this little cinema in this little Scottish town. But I've got another story to tell about all that. So yeah, loads of fun, really relaxing, very calm and very chilled out. And I tell you what, I was looking forward to coming back, definitely, when I got home. So I was really pleased to get home, but I really did enjoy it. And I think we're going to go back next year to all that sort of smaller local area of Scotland. It took about 12 hours to get there, but it was worth it. It was really fun. So big shout out to the boss for driving us all there. Because trust me, that was not easy. But yeah, big thanks to the boss for that. But yeah, so it was loads of fun, really relaxing. I'm glad to be back for sure, but I do miss it in some ways. So I'm looking forward to going back soon. Right, thank you very much for watching, guys. If you want to see any photos or anything like that, maybe I could do another one. But I was just eager to do this vlog as a community vlog to tell you all about it, how much of a chilled time we had. It was really fun and really chilled out, and it was really nice to have a look at some of the different places in Scotland and support these really small little shops. Had some lovely meals out, had some lovely fun tasty sort of treats as well, and that's another vlog. I'm going to talk about that as well. And yeah, it was just really chilled out. Like I said, tried lots of cool food. I did not eat the baked bean cake because I'm not a sadist. But yeah, that is another thing and another chat coming up soon. Right, thanks very much for watching. See you all later. Bye. Baked beans on a... Oh, gross. Bye.